disciplined and patient market trader. I am calm and focused when trading. I understand that trading is a game of probabilities. I allow my trades to play or free of interference. Money flows to me easily and frequently from multiple sources on a continuous basis. I trust myself. All good things come to me. I deserve abundance. I am a disciplined trader. I always stick to my trading rules and my trading plan. I see the market clearly and objectively, free of bias. I am surrounded by money. Abundance is my birthright. Wealth comes to me from many different sources. I allow the universe to bless me with abundance now. I trust that I will create abundance. I am magnetic to money and it is magnetic to me. I move from poverty thinking to abundance thinking. I am becoming more and more prosperous every day. All right. Great grand rising to the royal family, Unc and my aunt. This is your boy, Mark with the C. Blake, your humble servant trader here on Profits Before Sunrise, where we take only the highest probability trade ideas, executing them with discipline, patience, and consistency. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome each and every single one of you this morning on our live trade call. We are streaming on YouTube as well. So to the YouTube family out there, big up on yourself. If it is that you are interested in learning more about how to trade in the largest financial market in the world, you're in the right place. We're going to be scalping the market this morning in and out really quick with a strategy that I developed by the name of Ready, Set, Go. All right. If it is that you like how I teach, go ahead and smash that subscribe button and hit the like button and share this video to someone who may think that it's too difficult to trade, that they can't do it, that it's only for those elite individuals up in the high-rise buildings. No, it's not. It's for you. It's for me. It's for everybody. You just need to learn the skill, become patient, consistent, and have self-discipline. Let's dive right in as we look at the fundamentals of the market. And before I even do that, I want to big up I want to big up my whole crew on the call. I see you guys. I see you guys on Zoom. Big up on the whole self. Glad to see that you guys are on, and early. Let's get it popping. So we're looking at forexfactory.com and we're looking to see if we have any news events that could potentially affect us while we're trading. So it's now 5:07. And the next news event is going to be at 8:30 a.m. All right. That is C80 CAD, Consumer Price Index. One of the things that you want to do is get really good at identifying how these news events affect the market. So whenever you see it happen, go ahead and make a note of it, jot it down, because you're going to see time and time again that these trade news are going to come up for these different currencies. And if it is that you understand how they move, you can capitalize on it. All right. So we're going to get ready to move right along. USD is going to be at 10 a.m. We have consumer confidence at 10 a.m. By the way, if you guys can hear me loud and clear, drop a 111 in the chat. If you guys can hear me loud and clear, drop a 111 in the chat. Let me know. Because I can see my mic, but always got to check. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right. So let's move on to the currency strength meter. What exactly is a currency strength meter? Well, it just helps us to identify which currency is stronger than the other. Which country is winning. Right now, you can see that NZD is pretty weak. The New Zealand dollar is pretty weak, but the AUD is very strong. So is CAD, so is the Swiss franc, so is Euro, so is USD. GBP, not so much. Japanese yen is up there too. So we can identify the currency strengths on this meter. Now, what does that help us to do? That also helps us to determine the direction that the market is going, either up or down or sideways. Yeah, it's strange, right? But it's true. We can actually do that. So let's take a look at my favorite pairs, one of which is Euro USD. You can see that they are neck and neck. So that would be more than likely consolidating. We're going to see in the charts when we go there in a minute. Let's look at Euro JPY. Well, we have one bar that's greater than the other. That's signaling to me that Euro is stronger than the Japanese yen. That means we should be shifting up in the market just a slight bit. All right. Momentum is weak. And then we're looking at USD JPY. USD slightly stronger than the Japanese yen. And so the momentum also more than likely weak. In addition to that, we have a down arrow on both these currencies. What does that mean? It means that the momentum could be slowing down. All right. So which pair am I going to look at first? Given the fact that there are two arrows on USD JPY, not so interested. Which one would be better? Euro JPY, because I want the Japanese yen to go down lower and I would like the euro to go up higher to kind of give it a big difference in strength. Therefore, I have more of a momentum to the euro side. All right, so let's look at Euro JPY first, then UJ, then we look at EU. Let's take a look at that. Let's swing on over to the market and let's look at EJ. And I'm going to go ahead and switch over to my profits before sunrise chart. Okay. And we're going to look at Euro JPY first. All right, good. And I want to delete all my drawings. I don't like to start with a lot of drawings from the previous day. I like to start with a fresh, clean chart. All right, so this is a price chart. For those of you who may not know, for those of you who are watching this for the very first time, we had a big movement in the market here based on some fundamental news that dropped. And we can see price went down, went up, went down, went up, and it's pushing down again. Now, I know that at some future point in time, price is going to want to push right back up to this area. Okay. We don't know when, but it will happen. So I'm very alert about that. So let's go ahead and take a look at EJ. I'm going to start off on daily. This makes no sense, guys. So let's just go down to the 1 hour, and my team knows exactly what I mean by that. Mark that up daily doesn't make any sense because you're not testing that anytime today. All right. So let's start with the 1 hour. I'm gonna find my, YouTube. I mean, my screen is always blocking this, so let me move it right here. Yeah. All right, here is fine. How about I move it up here? Yeah, right here is fine. All right. So grab my horizontal line, make these candlesticks a bit bigger. Let me go ahead and mark up. Now, if you're new to trading, what I'm gonna do right now probably makes zero sense to you. And this is why I recommend that you guys drop in the comment below if you want to learn more about the Ready, Set, Go strategy, or if you want to learn more about trading in general, drop it in the comment box and let me know. And I'll definitely get out to you and schedule a one-on-one interview. See if trading is even a right fit for you. Okay? Because it's not right for everyone. So we want to go ahead and label this our 1 hour resistance point. And this your 1 hour support. And you guys know how Wednesdays are, right? It's also oil day. So just be careful in the market. I myself, I might be just chilling. So let's see if there's a setup that can actually tickle my fancy. 15-minute resistance. And of course, so you guys know I'm going to go low risk as well because we have a history with Wednesdays. All right, 15-minute resistance. And this is going to switch in the next minute or so to this candle be in the previous candle. That's okay. There we go. Just switched. So I'm going to move this here. I'm going to move this here. And have a new one right here. $15-minute support right here. So if price comes down to here, we could possibly reject and go right back up. Mark, what do you mean by that? Take a look right here. See this? See this? At some point in the past, price pushed down right to this very wick and then pushed right back up. That's a great reversal point for a trade. Same could happen here. So when we are down on the 5-minute chart, I want to be able to see that line to know where there's a possibility that this could get rejected and go back up. That's why I mark it, guys. Okay. So we're on the 5-minute chart now, and Euro JPY is supposed to be bullish, right? So it means that we should be going up. So where could we possibly get a reversal in the market? Well, from what I'm looking at just right here, the closest zone that we could find is this floor right here. That's the closest floor, this zone right here. So I'll be waiting for price to get to here and then go back up. What's that number? 694. That price is 694. Okay, let me look to the left to see if I have anything else over here. Yes, I do. I do. I have a floor here, and a floor here. And we're currently at the base of the candles right now. So this zone could potentially also, a secondary zone could be 680 to 653. Yes, guys, I am marking up just the wicks because I know all of this is a zone as well. And we're currently at it. Okay, all of this is a zone because we have this big long wick here. I know all of this is a zone and we're in it right now. So I'm aware that we are where we need to be right now. Okay, let's take a look at the RSI. RSI is showing signs of being almost oversold, so it's not quite there as yet. It could very well turn up from here, never to see it again. If you want to take that chance with the RSI, that's on you. I'm going to wait for price to come below the green line and then the cross back up because that's my strategy. Until that happens, I have no trade. I don't care what happens before that. I have no trade until it comes down, crosses this line, and start to move back up. Okay. Now, some people say that's the wrong way to trade. There's this overbought, oversold stuff is foolishness. Well, guess what? It's been working for me the last 3 years, and so I'm going to stick with it. All right. I understand the relative strength index and what it's measuring. It's measuring the momentum and the market, the strength of the market, rather. The strength to the downside, strength to the upside. If you're below the 50, it's actually showing you the increase in strength to the downside. If it's above the 50, it's showing you the increase in strength to the upside. Well, if I'm oversold, if I pass this 30% line and I start to push back up, I've seen time and time again where it pushes up and starts going up its direction. That was simple to me. So I started to follow it. And every time that it did that, I got into the trade and I measured my results. And more often than not, it would drop. Yes, there comes a time when it fakes you out and it doesn't drop and it pushes back up. Yes, that happens. And when it does, I'm prepared for it. I'm okay with it. All right. I know that that happens. So with that being said, I can deal with it. I'm going with this zone as well, guys. As you can see, it's starting to shift to the upside and we're approaching 520. All right. 520 is an even number in the time. So let's see if she's going to respect that floor and give us a 520 move to the upside. You guys can get ready to take that if you wish. RSI is pretty close. All right. Is there any reason for it to continue shifting to the downside? I don't see any. I don't see any. I don't see any major imbalance. I don't see any major imbalance, but just in case I miss anything, I'm going to turn on my imbalance finder. So I have a major imbalance here. I don't see anything else besides this, and this is pretty far down. So I think we could be pushing back up from here. All right. So just get prepared. It is now 5:19. Now the 520 candle is here. Switch over to our 1-minute chart. Let's switch over to our 1-minute chart and see if we're going to get that convincing candle. Guys, look at that reaction. That reaction is just crazy. She is out of here. Wow. She is absolutely gone, guys. Blazed off. That's just berserk. She's gone. If you were able to catch that from the jump, awesome for you. That would be great. Ready, set, go would be waiting on the convincing candle. This is quite a big candle. The momentum to the upside is just amazing. This is what we were waiting on, and price proved true to respect that zone and then just took off. All right, at 58 seconds, if you want to take that trade, you can try to, but I would warn you, it's going to pull back. All right, there's a possibility for it to pull back. By the way, I'm not giving any sort of investment advice, any financial advice. This YouTube video is for educational purposes only. We study the market, we watch the market. If you want to follow along, wonderful. I would advise you not to try and trade live on YouTube because YouTube has a delay. YouTube has a delay. So while I might be looking at trade ideas and calling out trade ideas and suggesting that my team can continue to practice trading on their demo accounts, I would suggest that if you're live on YouTube, don't try and trade live. It wouldn't be wise. Not smart, guys. All right, not smart. So let's see if we're going to get this pullback or if we're going to push up from here. You can see that it's kind of struggling to push up. It wants to pull back. It wants to push up. It's struggling, guys, because by right, it should pull back for a little bit, but the momentum is really great. So let's see what it does. I just simply wouldn't chance that big candle because I know it's going to pull back. It's too fast. See how it's just pulling back, guys? This is a red candle. This is a red candle. It could turn and still go green, but the thing is it's pulling back. So if you got in at the top up here, it would be very risky because with a big movement like that, price usually pulls back. All right. After seeing this quite a number of times in the market, studying the market, you see these things and you have to just, be careful. Just be careful. And if you're going to take that trade, just know that you're going to have to go in at a lower risk, right? Don't risk 3 or 5% of your account. Risk 1% if you want to get into the trade just because, I've done that before. I want to get into the trade just because it aligned, everything was in alignment, and despite this big candle, I still go in. So if you went in here, you are still in profits. If you went in here, you're still in profits. If you went in for 1 minute, you lost that trade. If you went into 2 minutes, you won that trade. If you went in for 3 minutes, well, that's still to be decided. All right, that's still to be decided right there. So you guys are ready to go. Let's go over to another pair and see if we can analyze it. It's just pushing up and down. Come on, let those 3-minute traders win.
Are you done? Are you done?
These 3-minute traders could potentially win. If you went in here, you could possibly be winning. So I got one of my students already clearing. All right, cleared. All right, awesome. Cleared. All right, so that's a clear, guys. If you went in for a 3-minute trade, each one of these candlesticks represent 3 minutes. So that's 1, 2, 3. You would have cleared this by the skin of your teeth. Well, not really. It was a good sized distance, but not a runaway. You know what I mean? So that was good. That was good. That was a good clear right there. Walked you the guys through that one nicely. All right, so let's look at USDJPY. USDJPY, how you looking? All right, so we are bullish on USDJPY. Let's get back over to the 5-minute chart. And we're only 524, guys. We haven't even reached our trading time as yet. So USDJPY is bullish. And she just took off from this floor. So we have multiple areas here. Multiple zones. This is consolidation. This is not a trend, guys. This is consolidation, or it can even be known as expansion. But we have multiple different zones here. First zone we have would be right here. So that's my upper zone. That's my borders. That's where I've trapped price, and we need a breakout of this zone. Okay, we need a breakout of that zone. Now, you could just go with this zone and be done, right? But we have another zone within that right here at that dotted line and right here. So price would have gone down to this level and reversed as well. Okay. Then we have also this zone right here. Price could go up there, touch that, and drop as well. See, I want to be aware of every different level, every different zone within the immediate vicinity that price could potentially have a reaction. It's simple. I want to be aware of that because price could push up here, get rejected, and drop. Price could push up to here, get rejected, and drop. Price could fall down to here, get rejected, and start to climb. Or even fall down to here, get rejected, and start to climb. Given the fact that we're looking for a bullish move, we typically get in after the retest. What does that mean, Mark? It's a method to trade. It's called the break and retest method. We wait for price to push beyond the zone, break the zone. In this case, the ceiling, break the ceiling. We're waiting for it to retest the ceiling, which now becomes a floor. And then we take the market up. All right. That's what we're waiting on. So the trade would be executed in this area. Not exactly here, guys, but within this area, this price point. What's that price point? 764 to 751. Between that price point, 764 to 751. Now, could I have made the zone bigger? Could I have brought the zone down to like say here? For sure. Do what you want to do. Do what makes you comfortable. The point is, have you identified that there is a zone there where price got rejected? This candlestick wick is telling me that there is a rejection. Price got up to that number, didn't like it, and the sellers pushed it right back down. Okay. All right. So we're approaching 527 now. Price is still pushing on up. I would not be interested in trading this until she comes back down to this green line. So that I don't waste time just watching this, I just set an alert right at the green line. So once it comes back down, it will alert me, a very annoying, obnoxious sound, and we'll swing on right back over to see if we can place that trade. All right. And this is also a possibility where we will take the trade somewhere in this vicinity. If price pushes back down in this area, we take it back up. All right. All right. So that's USD JPY looking very sketchy. Euro USD, how you looking? All right. So Euro USD has a down arrow. They're neck and neck. All right. You see the consolidation, guys? The market is not moving up nor down. It's just pretty much moving sideways. See that? All right. Sideways. It's in a zone. This is a downtrend. See that? That's a downtrend. This is an uptrend. This down. This up. This sideways. See that, guys? So you have to understand which direction or what stage of the market you're in. What stage of the market are you in? Are you trending or are you consolidating? It's now 529. Let's see what Euro USD has in store for us. So we have a floor here that was clearly respected multiple times. And we have a floor, a ceiling right here. We have another one right here. Okay. It is now 5:30. This is typically the time when we find our trade setups popping off. But clearly we have none at this immediate time. So let's just continue patiently waiting, analyzing the charts. All right, let's swing on back to EJ real quick. All right, so yeah, so she gave us that nice move to the upside. All right, great. So if we're going to continue moving up, I see here where we could have a potential setup here on this here floor. Ceiling. So this ceiling will become a floor, right? Could potentially become a floor right there. Have to watch what I say, guys, because we don't have a crystal ball here. So this pushes up, got rejected at the 1 hour resistance. You see why that's important, guys? You see the reaction, how it came up and just got rejected and it's fighting that area. That's the 1 hour resistance right there. Come back down, retest this floor. And let's see if she's going to get that push up or a reaction coming back down from here on back up. That's a possibility. So price pushed up, get rejected, fall back down to the floor. Then we get that push off and see if that's going to be a solid trade idea at 5:40, 5:45. Let's just wait. So I'm going to set my alert because the only way I'm taking the trade is if she comes back down to here. Regardless if she gets into my zone, my RSI is what gives me the confidence to pull the trigger on this strategy. All right. That's my execution decision maker right there. My trade entry reason, the correct terminology. My trade entry reason will be that there is a zone, the RSI is there, and euro is stronger than the Japanese yen. But Mark, we're on a downtrend. This is true. This is true. But we also broke it. You see that? Yes, it's a downtrend, but we also broke it. And so we could possibly come back down to retest it and then create a higher low. This is our low, this is our higher low, and this could be the beginning of a reversal. Price trended down, consolidated. Now she's going in the opposite direction. I'm looking to see if she's going to break this 1 hour resistance, which it means then that that's game over. It will mean that that's game over. All right. The market is going to give you what you want, guys. You just got to wait for it.
I'm gonna give you what you want. I'm gonna give you what you want.
It's going to give you what you want. You just have to wait for it, guys. All right? You just have to wait for it. Be patient. We get paid to wait. All right, Euro USD is still neck and neck. Okay, just lost the bar, just lost the bar. They're both losing together. So I would say that there's wow, look at that big drop. I would say that it's literally anybody's best guess if it's gonna go up or down, pretty much. Because she's just consolidating in this area. This is the floor. You can see it. Went up, ceiling, came back down, floor, ceiling, floor, ceiling, floor. All right, so I'm just gonna make this blue. It's nobody's business where it's going. Who knows? Who knows? I am going to set my alert on the green line though. Just when she comes back down there, let us know. All right, let's look and see if we can find something else. AUD NZD. AUD NZD might be trending nicely. So let's look at AUD NZD. That's how you find a currency pair on TradingView. By the way, we're using TradingView. The platform that you use to analyze the market. Not necessarily for me to execute my trades, just to analyze the market. So AUD NZDs should be very much trending to the upside, which it is, right? And immediately I can spot a pivot point right here. All right, and a floor all the way down here. I'm not used to having my toolbar up here. Habit is a thingy. I do it so often. I habitually have my toolbar a specific place that every time I'm going to draw, I'm going there to look for it. Habit is a thing. You know, when I recognize that that's a serious thing, when you get into a routine or a habit, to break it is just crazy. You keep going back to the same routine. I had to switch around my cold water and my hot water in my faucet because one was leaking. And until I changed it, I needed to switch over so it could stop leaking. And every time I'm going to turn on the hot water, I'm going for the same thing, not remembering that I switched it over. Has that ever happened to you guys? Has that ever happened to you guys? Y'all ain't switching anything over, right? Oh boy, just get it fixed. Yeah, that's me, guys. I'm gonna wait till it's the right time. All right. I got J Max clearing EJ and AJ. Go ahead, Jay. Go ahead. EJ and AJ? Come on now. EJ and AJ? Let's go. You caught the upside? You caught this move? Which one you caught? This one here? This one here? How y'all clearing EJ, man? Where was the trade? Where, where did y'all get the trade? Big O cleared EJ as well. Man, I don't know how y'all do it. It's that J Max Guzum. If y'all don't know who J Max is, she is an amazing entrepreneurial trader. She has multiple businesses all across the world. She is a- she's into real estate. She's a fashion designer. She's a mother. She is a wife. She is so many different things. On top of that, an amazing trader. Don't know how she's able to do it all, but she does. She does everything. And her session is coming on 12 o'clock on PM. It's called The Walls. I can't wait for her to start streaming that for you guys, but y'all may have to pay a premium for that. Oh my God, she sings, she dances, she paints. Guys, you need to see her paintings. They are phenomenal. She does everything. That's J Max. She does everything to the max. We call her Empress. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very unique team of successful individuals who are all learning how to trade. It doesn't matter your background. Doctors, lawyers, pilots, dentists, accountants. It doesn't matter. You could be an Indian chief. You'll be singing and dancing in circles around these markets. All right, I'm telling you. All you simply have to do is learn some basics and then continue to study and get advanced. All right. And you'll be able to navigate these charts the way you see us do this morning. It's now 5:39 and you can see the movement to the upside is happening like crazy. I have not caught a trade yet because I have not had anything line up for me, and that's okay. This is the beauty of trading. Everyone sees the market different. So when you come into your own and you start to hone how you like to trade, your own strategy will appear. You need to name it. Get a pen, get a pencil, get a paper, get your notebook, get your journal, and start to name it. What do I mean by name it? What works for you? Do you feel more comfortable taking a 1 minute trade, a 2 minute trade, a 3 minute trade? Maybe you like taking the trade off the zones at the 50, maybe. Maybe you like a continuation trade. You just want to see this breakout and close. And once it breaks out and close, you're in it to win it. I mean, different strokes for different folks. I'm only teaching you the basics. I'm teaching you a strategy that's time tested and proven to work just to get your feet wet so you can get into the market and start trading and making some money. All right. And trading is fun, guys. It truly is. It truly is. It's very exciting.
So excited!
Trading is very exciting. All right. Don't make it boring because I know a lot of folks tend to fall into that category. It's the same monotonous thing over and over and over again. And you're just sitting and waiting, watching the paint dry on the wall,
Meh, 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 meh.
right? You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Just make it fun, guys. Just make it fun. Do your markups and wait for your trade. Just wait for it.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Just wait for it. That's all you got to do. All right. Just wait for it. So price is consolidating here on EJ right now. Let's see if she's going to be ready now to drop on back down, give us a retest to this zone, at which point I'll consider if I want to take that trade or not. All right. USDJPY, how you looking? All right, she's actually testing back the zone right now, as you guys can see. The only issue with this is that my RSI is not yet there. She's still overbought. I need her to push on down here. But Mark, you're gonna miss the trade because it's going to push up from here. Okay, wonderful. I don't know that. And I don't predict what the market is going to do until it does it. As in, I don't predict that it's going to do it and get in. I make my predictions, I have my assumptions, but I need to see a confirmation before I do it. What's my confirmation? When the RSI comes down here. Until then, it could do anything. It could blast off from here. Wonderful. Not my trade. All right. I'm going to wait. I'm going to patiently wait. All right. All right. So just waiting here. 2,000 years later.
2,000 years later.
All right. So Euro USDs pushing on down to the floor. Let's see if she's going to have that reaction right here for the push up, pretty close to the floor of the RSI, pretty close to being oversold. I would wait for the 545 candle. Let's see if the 542 is going to give us the push up. If it does, wonderful. I'm going to wait for the 545 to see what she does. Look at the RSI. The RSI is just about right here. It's also respecting the moving average, the RSI moving average. So that's good. So we could be getting a push up from here, guys. Let's check the currency strength. Euro USD. Okay. USD is stronger than the euro currently. So the sellers are dominating so far, pushing the price back down from up here. And let's just see if the buyer is going to take back control and push the market back up. Let's see. Looks like they're winning so far. Drop over to the 1 minute chart. So this is the 542. This is 540. All right. This, if you were looking at it for the 540 move, this would have been your convincing candle. 1, 2, 3, you would have lost 1 minute, you'd have lost 2 minutes, you'd have lost. All right. If you're waiting after this, as this is the convincing candle for 542, I'm not sure if you would have done that, because if you're waiting at 540, this is more than likely the candle you would have taken. But if you did get in at 542, then this candle would have been a clear. This candle has you in trouble. Either way, guys, I'm waiting for 545 because you can see that she's just consolidating here, waiting for that blast up. And we also have USD becoming stronger than the euro in the last couple of seconds, as you can see here. So that means we're going to be getting that push down. All right. So I continue to wait on Euro USD. AUD NZD actually pushed down past the zone. Where did she come to? The next zone right here. Okay, so now she's in this zone. We could possibly see a reaction off this zone for a push up. And Mark, suppose she breaks through this zone, what would we do? We would wait for it to come down to this zone and then take it back up. We're just looking for the reactions off the zones, guys. Zone to zone. That's how we trade. Zone to zone. Okay, zone to zone. All right. All right, all right, all right. We have 4 trades that we're waiting on. It is now 5:46. It's now 5:46. This is the new candle that would have started for AUD NZD. Let's wait for that. She is at the sold line right now. That's what an alert sounds like. So she's right there right now. So my next trade opportunity could be coming up. AUD NZD. Thank you so much. I already saw that. EJ ain't pulling back, guys. She is really just jetting on up. Very good. Very good. If you were to take this trade from here, you would have been about 20 pips. So for my leverage traders, that's it. That's all we would have wanted. We could potentially be out of the market with our 20 pips right there. Same thing here. Once we got that push up, if we had gotten in here, we would have been 18 pips in profit, leverage traders. Euro USD is now having that push up from the 545. AUD NZD still falling. All right, I know I have a couple of students who have already cleared, who have already taken trades, and that's super awesome. Way to go, guys. We're just now waiting to see if anything else will manifest. If there's an, oh, I said this yesterday on our call, and I want you guys to understand this very, very important thing. We don't make opportunities in the market. We don't make opportunities. We capitalize on opportunities that's presented to us. We stay prepared for when the opportunities show up, we take them. We don't create the opportunity. The market does what the market wants to do. We just are simply patient. We are skillful, patient, disciplined traders who are just waiting for the right opportunity to show up, and we are going to take advantage of it. That's all we do. I want to make that very clear so that we don't have this idea that we are market makers and we can create trades out of nowhere. We don't. With what we're doing, we're barely moving the market. This is a $7.1 trillion per day market, guys. All right. Its liquidity is crazy. We don't have that kind of cash to move as a retail trader. At least I don't know your business, but I know that I don't have that kind of cash to move these markets like that. Okay. So it's your big banks, it's your governments, it's your central banks, your governments, big corporations who are doing transactions globally, who need to change currencies, who need to buy and sell currencies. This is what moves the market, guys. So we are just on their coattails. We just figure out which way the market is moving and we move with it when the opportunity presents itself. That's all we do. Right? So right now we're seeing where there's a trend line. We have a support and we have a ceiling. We're currently right now at the support and it's now 550. I am at the RSI line, AUD NZD. I'm going to switch over to my 1 minute chart and I'm going to see if I have a convincing candle. With that convincing candle, I'm going to take the trade at the 58th second, right before the next candle starts. Okay, guys? So right before the next candle starts, I'm going to get in on this candle and I'm going to do that trade for 3 minutes. All right, so I'm going to show you where I'm going to get in at the end of this candle. All right, so I'm in right here, guys. That would be your price point to get into that trade. So it'd be right here that you would get in. That is 0.57. And then you just simply wait to see if price is going to push on up and give you that movement and end above where you entered. And that's it for 3 minutes. It's that simple. You say, Mark, that's not possible. Yes, it is. People have been doing this for decades. And this is how it works, guys. This is my unique strategy that I've painstakingly tested, lost thousands, tens of thousands of dollars trying to learn. But it was worth it because now with that skill set, let's just say I understand the term abundance. Okay? I understand what abundance is like. I do not think in lack, scarcity, or fear of the markets. Okay? Oh man, your internet dropped. You missed a whole lot. You missed a whole lot. You just missed a trade. That's what you just did. And AUD NZD, I just got in here at the 057 area right here. Got a nice push up off the. So this is what you call major confluence, guys. You have that zone right here. This was once a ceiling that got broken. It got retested here. Plus, there's a trend line. I had zoomed out to show you guys that trend line. So we have multiple touches on this trend line. 2 to 3 touches, you're good. So you have 1, 2, 3. That was a nice trend line for me. When I saw that trend line, I saw the zone. So let's count them down. Trend line 1, zone 2, RSI 3, timing 4. What more could I want? I have four trade confirmations right there. There's confluence. And oh yes, the currency strength meter 5. You see that, guys? This is what you call a runaway trade right here. 1, 2, on the third, on the closing of this candle, which is going to happen in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, cleared. That is an amazing trade. Yeah, sorry about that, JMax. You know, IQ is chopping. IQ is chopping because I couldn't, that thing still hasn't worked out yet, JMax. So I'm gonna put PO on pause for now. So that was an amazing runaway trade, guys. I just showed you 4, 5 major trade confirmation reasons. There was confluence, everything lined up. And as I said before, once it lines up, I'll take it. Okay, once it lines up, I'll take it. So the RSI came just about here. The only reason why I decided to take it is because I know AUD is super strong and NZD is super weak. So in my mind, I'm telling myself, okay, this is as close as I may get right now. It literally is touching the line. And so I took it and it went away like nobody's business. So let's celebrate for that, guys. Let's celebrate for that. Wait. Hey. There you go. There you go. Well, I think that's about wraps it up, guys. That about wraps up our time here on Profits Before Sunrise. If you are still watching this video, it means that you like how I teach. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We come live every single Wednesday on YouTube and share our skill with you, the audience. Why? Because you deserve it. You deserve to know that there is a way that you can actually create profits in minutes. You just have to become skillful. Not skillful on the charts, but you need to become skillful with your own self-discipline. You need to become skillful with your consistency, and you have to be patient to wait for it. All right. So with that being said, that is it, Jay. That is it, Jay. We are ready. We are preparing for landing. We're toning it down, bringing our music down. You guys are so welcome. You guys are so welcome. I appreciate you guys each and every single morning showing up no matter what, rain or shine. News or no news. Slippery or slide with the oil today, we were able to pull some profits out the market and we are gone. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your Captain Mark with the C Blake, and I'm so pleased to be your captain on the markets this morning, helping you to navigate throughout these choppy trends up and down, up and down. Really grateful for each and every single one of you. I know you could trade with so many other people, but you've chosen to trade with us right here on Profits Before Sunrise. If you're connecting to the next trading opportunity, that'll be JMax, the Waltz, coming up at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we are going to dance on the dance floor so elegantly with the Empress. I'm looking forward to that call and seeing you guys there. And then later on tonight at 8 p.m., we have Profits After Dark, where we look at Forex and cryptocurrency trades, where we analyze the market. And this is leverage trading. We're not going for time, we're going for pips. All right. So I'll look forward to seeing you guys on that. And then tomorrow morning, again, we go straight into Profits Before Sunrise. Unfortunately, we won't be live YouTube, but if you want to be a part of that, go ahead and drop in the comments that you would like more information, and I'll definitely jump on a one-on-one with you and kind of share with you what it is that we do here on Trading with Mark Beyond the Charts. With that being said, may the divine forces in me greet the divine forces in you. May you all manifest each and every heart's desire. Ashe family, one love. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you guys back in the charts later. All right. Peace. I'm out. I know you guys don't want to leave, but we gotta go. It's 5:58. I'll see you guys later, guys. Peace.